Hello everybody, it's Nick here once again, and I know last video I did, the Hyundai Venue, I said I wasn't going to do any more videos for the year, but then this rolled off the truck and I said I just had to do it. It is the 2020 Hyundai Sonata. This one's a limited, and wow, is this vehicle very, very eye-catching. There's so much going on here. I think the biggest angle here is look at it from the profile. I mean, look at that. I think if it was a little longer in the front, you could fool people into thinking that it was a shooting brake. It is a very good looking vehicle. There's one angle I don't like. I think and this angle I think will kind of point it out. If we come back here, you know what? It kind of looks a little odd with this sort of trapezoid sort of cutout going on here, and there's this very significant line right there that isn't too bad. I don't know if I particularly like how it comes out though and creates this section in the back. That's the only angle I don't really like of the vehicle. Otherwise, I think it looks great. I love the grille. I love this. It's like a light bar. You see it, like it lights here and then it kind of fades. Man, that is really cool. And then you got this chrome line here for the hood. Hyundai really did kind of throw some stuff in here that I don't think any other company has tried. It kind of reminds me when the fluidic design first came out with the 2011 Sonata. I mean, Hyundai really tried some daring stuff with that. And then they went to the more pedestrian 2015 model that I think was a real stinker. There's some stuff I got to get into on the interior here. It's a little chilly today in Illinois. But man, this vehicle, I am really digging it. The wheels are okay. They're a little on the small side. What are they? They're 18-inch. It's got this interwoven spokes. They're okay. $34,420 for this limited. I'm not turned off by the price. That's kind of typical, I think, for a limited Sonata limited. Though I think this vehicle used to be 29,000. They've added more features, so of course the price has gone up. Anyway, let's get a good look here at the front dash area and the console. They've gone to that ultra wide screen like in the Palisade. Not sure what I think about this steering wheel with this sort of two-tiered pipe system on it right there. Not sure if I like that. Of course, we got a big panoramic roof. I'll look at that more in a second. First biggest takeaway though in the back, no heated rear seats. There's probably an additional package, but that's really disappointing. That I guess you could call this the base Sonata Limited. There's no ads on it. It's $34,420. So the base Limited does not have heated rear seats. That sounds like a takeaway, in my opinion, especially for $34,000. So I'm a little disappointed in Hyundai. Hyundai's been very good at maintaining their pricing while still giving new features, but maintaining the pricing. The Sonata here looks like it's a departure from that, but you look at the outside and it's radically different, so I guess I can understand that. What I do like about the interior here, just in the back seats, it has this little handle here. I think it works good. Feels nice right here. It might be just for this model here, but maybe this is a widespread problem here for the first ones. You see this, and it's even worse up front. And I do have to point this out because this might be a manufacturing defect on this one, but maybe all the initial ones are going to have this problem. This is very unsightly, does not look good. This is in the back here. Maybe once the leather heats up or whatever, I can't even tell for sure if they're using real leather or using some synthetic stuff. It looks like real leather to me, but you think it's bad here. You think it's unsightly back here. In the front, it's even worse. So before we move out of the back, there's one USB port back here, vents for heating and cooling. Let's go up front though and see. Of course, it has the proximity key, so it's got the keyless entry. Before I jump on the inside, this really stands out. The Bose, they want to let you know it's got Bose. It's got a Bose audio system. That's a departure for Hyundai. They used to have the what was it? The Dimensions was the base, and then they had the Infinity sound system. Memory driver seat, power driver seat. The driver seat doesn't look too bad, right? With the leather here. It's the seat bottoms that are mainly getting this sort of coarseness, but look at this over here on the passenger seat. Oh boy, is this unsightly. It is really bad. I mean, you open the door and you look across, and that's one of the first things I saw. This is not good. This side isn't too bad. This side is really bad. It's like a wrinkly old prune. It's like your grandmother's legs right there. All right, anyway, so now that I pointed that out, and I can't say for sure whether that's a defect or whether it's going to be a widespread problem. Maybe not. Pretty standard armrest storage there. They've gone over to the button system. All manufacturers are going over to this. I don't like it. I think it's not intuitive or natural. What I especially don't like is, let's say for whatever reason an emergency happens, you got to have the door open. Maybe someone's trying to carjack you, and I want to go in reverse. Nope, you can't do it. You can't drive the vehicle. I'm wrong. Okay. So the first time, this is a learning experience for me. But that's good to know. The first time you do it, it won't let you, nope, it's doing it. Okay. I guess I was wrong. And here I thought that I had something that I was going to rant about. How you can't reverse the car anymore with the door open. That it automatically shifts you back into park. Well, the Sonata, I guess you can do it, though. I was in a vehicle the other day. It was a Lincoln, and for the life of me, I could not get it to go in reverse with the door open. Anyway, don't mind what I was talking about there. I'm a dumb idiot sometimes. The wireless charging pad right there looks good. You got a USB port for integration, one for charging. That little indicator will come on when you are charging. Got some stuff going on here. You got your backup sensors, your camera. I'm still in reverse here, so I gotta go to park. You can turn on the camera with the push of the button here. Maybe not. I thought you could. Let's see. Let's find out what this button does. So I got the button, and it is not doing a damn thing. Maybe it's in drive. Let's see. Okay, it is in drive. So when you have it in drive, you push this little button here. It will show you the forward camera with the 360-degree camera. I'm sure, though, it'll go off after you hit a certain speed. And I'm not going to... Yeah. Okay, so after you hit a certain speed, it goes off. I was getting close to the fence there. So, that's pretty cool. That's for the parking brake, I believe. And then that is for... what is this for? Okay. Remote forward backward. Use forward or backward button on smart key after leaving vehicle. Okay, so here's our smart key. Yeah, I don't... Okay, we gotta try it, I guess. Okay, gear already selected. Okay, use forward or backward button on smart key after... Alright, so let's try this. Okay. Okay, it wants to... Okay. Well, I think the parking brake is on. Pause. Okay. That's I'm really curious about this now. I have not read anything about this. Okay, parking brake is off. Let's try this again. Use forward or backward button on smart key after leaving vehicle. Okay. And if I can't get it to work this time, I'm just going to give up because I don't know what it's... Okay, so it is... Like, I seen the steering wheel turn there. It's almost like you might be able to park it. See, it's doing something. You can hear it. It's like trying to change and do something. Anyway, I guess maybe I should read about this. One thing I'm afraid about is it's going to go flying forward through the fence. So we better maybe stop that so I don't cause massive damage. Okay. I'll figure more about that later. Let me turn off the parking brake here. Let me turn down the... while I'm over here, let's look at the heating and cooling system. So you got dual climate control right there. Heating and cool seats, it kind of works like this toggle switch. Either go down for cooling or up for heating. Pretty cool, I like that. Heated steering wheel. I showed you the backup camera. It's got the 360-degree view. You got other views here. You can kind of toggle between. I don't know what the hell is going on here. What is this? The side mirrors. It's kind of weird. And change the brightness, and you got some options there you can mess with. Navigation, I think it should be built in here. Yeah. So before Hyundai, they had really expensive SD cards, surprisingly expensive SD cards to get the navigation on the previous models. And if you didn't have the SD card inserted, or if you didn't, you want to get the navigation, and if you looked on eBay, they're like $150 for the stupid little SD card. Well, anyway, I guess that's pretty much all I can really care to point out here. This stuff is normal. You got your steering feel here, I want to say. Maybe. You got your distant pacing cruise control right there. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else I can point out here. Overall, I like it. Very nice vehicle. Disappointed kind of on some of the features. At first glance, I wasn't really disappointed on the price. Getting on the inside here a little bit and seeing some of the loss of features, but you get plenty of new features. I'm just looking at this piano glass stuff. I really like this though. Sometimes in my experience it gets scratched really easily. It does look good when it's clean though. I'm cleaning off all the fingerprints on it with my fingers. It gets dusty, it looks bad, it's hard to keep clean. Anyway, there you go. 2020 Hyundai Sonata Limited. Thanks for watching this video. I really think this will be the last video of the year. Anyway, see you guys later.